The Bucket List by Christopher Jordan. Stanley Fitzgerald, 48 years old, had been dealing with stomach cramps for weeks. He finally went to Valley View Hospital, where a new nurse, Stephanie, greeted him. Dr. Stein examined him and said it was just gas, prescribing some medicine and scheduling a 2-week follow-up. 2 weeks later, the pain was still there. Stanley came back, signed in, and waited. "Stan Fitzgerald, room 24B, the nurse called. He sat on the exam table as Nurse Stephanie entered, nervous. "Hi, Mr. Fitzgerald," she said softly. "I'm so sorry." She handed him a folder and walked out. Stanley opened it, read the words pancreatic cancer, 1 year to live, and froze. He walked straight out of the hospital and drove home in silence. A week passed. Restless and afraid, Stanley pulled a notebook from under his bed titled My Bucket List. He wrote, 1. Beat up Ken Murray. 2. Skydive. 3. See the northern lights in Alaska. 4. Go to Egypt. 5. Rob a bank. He started checking them off. He found Ken Murray, threw one punch and said, "You got knocked out." He skydived, screaming from fear to laughter. He stood under Alaska's green-purple sky, amazed. He saw the pyramids of Giza, whispering, "Wow." Then came the last one. He put on a black hoodie, mask, and gloves, walked into Nationwide Credit Union, and slid a note to the teller. "Give me the money." She filled a backpack with cash. He ran, tore off the mask and gloves, and jumped into a yellow cab. "Just drive," he said, clutching the bag. He sat low in the back, heart racing. A few blocks later, he paid the driver and walked home, still holding the black backpack. At home, he dumped it on his bed, $100 bills everywhere. His phone rang. Dr. Stein calling. He ignored it, then answered on the second ring. "Mr. Fitzgerald," Dr. Stein said, excited. "We've been trying to reach you. There was a terrible mistake. You're healthy. The nurse gave you the wrong records." Stanley stared at the money, silent. "You there, Mr. Fitzgerald?" "Yeah," he said quietly. "I'm here." He hung up, sat on the edge of the bed, and shook his head slowly. A soft lamp glowed beside him. He whispered, "And it was just gas." The end.
Forgiveness. Get it, that's your why my baby been about. Say what your margin gave you, girl, go and bust it out. Make a simp pay bit, then we can work it out. But I'm no Adam 22, that's not how we do it in the South. Pain, don't wanna go with